Yo, 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 we in the building with a quick live, real quick, real fast. Let me say that. And let me put a little music on because I know the haters gonna be up in this thing. Hi haters, we see you. But just like I said, we gonna switch it up a little bit. We're gonna talk some sports over here. Appreciate you guys that help grow this channel. I thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, we're gonna pivot. We're gonna do some sports. And not like the I would like to play a little music. And we're gonna get into this video where Kyrie Irving completely destroys. Let me make sure this music is on. Let me go to my phone. Let me check. Oh nope, sorry. It's a pre-record. I can't check. So I just gotta think in good faith that the music is playing like I asked it to. Okay, I hear it. Boom. Everybody got paid. Hope it's not too loud. Um, but yeah, we want to talk about Adam Silver and Kyrie Irving. To me, Kyrie Irving destroys Stephen A. Smith. He destroys Adam Silver and these narratives, these media narratives that they keep making up. None of these guys that are talking about the athletes the way that they're talking about them, none of them understand the grind. None of them understand the pain. None of them understand what it takes to actually play with an injury. Now, I should not say none of them. Most of them that's talking. Of course, you have your Shaquille O'Neal's, your Charles Barkley, your Kenny Andersons, but still, Kyrie Irving makes a very good point. Yeah, the body is different between individual to individual. Kyrie Irving is a very smart young man. That's why they don't like him. He's a very articulate young man. He speaks his mind. Uh, he's wrong sometimes. He admit when he's wrong, but he's not afraid to put himself out there by saying what it is that he feels, which is right there and enough. It's bravery that comes with that. Most people just go along to get along because they're afraid to not be liked. Um, this day and age, you almost always say something to offend someone. So most people just keep their true feelings quiet until they get around their true friend. And even that sometimes is dangerous. But let's get into what I'm talking about with Kyrie and Adam Silver first, because I think this definitely was directed um, straight at Adam Silver because they're talking about trades and how players shouldn't ask for trades publicly. And to me, my thing is a player can be traded in the middle of the trade line. How can you say that players shouldn't be? I've seen guys. I got traded after I went to the team, and I got this from around the association. So salute to that brother. But I'm gonna put a banner up. Um, but I got traded right after practice. They practiced the heck out of me. Took me on a road trip, and then so I'm out of town. I didn't practice. I'm tired, and now I gotta be traded after all of that. You could have left me home and traded me, and then I could have packed my bag, and I would have been in a more comfortable situation for me. So basically, what I'm saying is, if the owners have the right to break a contract and trade you, why should the owner have more rights than the players? That doesn't make any sense. Y'all keeping the onus on these players, but you forgetting that the team can break the contract. They can create a better deal for them. You got to remember, an NBA player is an individual contractor. That's why they can be traded so easily. They just don't want the player to have any power and any say so and when they want to leave, which that's not a fair trade. That's when it sounds like the too much power is given. You can't control a grown person. If the business relationship don't work, a contract is made to be renegotiated, not broken. It's made to be renegotiated. Though. It's a free market for these players should be able to go with any team in the NBA. They don't say it when LeBron trade or get everybody who he want on his team. So I don't understand why they make this argument. I've seen players get traded right before a game. They pull them out the layup line. Oh, you traded. So if they can do players like that, where their families are out there to see them play, And now the husband got to go tell the kids, come on out there. That's a traumatic experience. Come on out the stands. I'm traded. So now, if the owners can do that to players, and the players should be able to go wherever it is that they want to go, they should be able to request it publicly, because privately they're not going to do anything about it. But let's get into the video. Hold on real quick.
That, in fact, player associations agreed with us in our current collective bargaining agreement. There are rules against making public trade demands. So that, and I've said that many times before, I think that's a bad thing. I think it's corrosive to the system. Certainly fans don't like it, and even lots of players don't like it as well, because ultimately they may be going to a particular team under belief that that player is still going to be there. So, and as my colleague Joe Dumars has pointed out to me many times, lots of players, a long time, have behind the scenes asked for trades, but they haven't been accommodated because ultimately the teams have concluded that's not in their interest. So you want to find the right balance. You want, obviously, players to honor their contracts, and at the same time, a certain amount of player movement is good. So strongly against anything said publicly, I agree that a certain amount of player movement is good, but I think it has to be done in partnership and honoring those agreements that players and teams enter into.
That is BS. That's a crock of malarkey, because just like the player entered into a contract, the team entered into a contract, and the team can trade you at any given moment. And just like Adam Silver admitted that the team is working in its own best interest, so a player should be able to work in their own best interest. It's a two-way street. If you don't want to make this thing modern day slavery, where they just rich slaves, y'all know people hate that word, but that's what it's starting to sound like. You already don't want these guys to talk. You already don't want them to be individuals. Now they can't even request a trade. No, they should be able to request a trade, just like the teams don't even let them know when they're throwing them off the team. So if you never played basketball, you don't understand. They're making it sound cute and all, but these teams have the power to get rid of you at any given moment. So then the players should definitely have a right to put pressure on these teams through the fanfare to ask to be traded. So that's what the GMs don't want to take accountability for their poor management of these superstar players. That's what it is. The Brooklyn Nets are a horrible organization, if you ask me. And they don't want to take accountability for it, so they're just crying and using the media to try to blame it on the players. Oh, it's the big bad players with all the power begging to leave us. Yeah, this ain't no slavery stuff. We grown men. Well, they're grown men. And if they want to be able to leave because you're not treating them right, you don't get to hold somebody against their will. That's kidnapping people. So no, these players, if you don't want to do them right, they should be able to go wherever they want to go. And I salute Kyrie and Kevin Durant.
Question is, when did it become terrible to make great business decisions for yourself and your happiness and your peace of mind? Not every employer you're going to get along with. So if you have a chance to go.
Did you hear what he just said? When was it a bad thing to do something for your peace of mind? Y'all keep worrying about how much money these guys make. They are human. Did you hear what this brother said? What's wrong with me asking for a trade for my peace of mind? And what does Stephen A. and everybody keep talking about? This man's money, as if he's not a human being first. So in America, we have the right for our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. He wasn't happy in a situation. He didn't do anything wrong for asking to leave the situation. He's still honoring that contract. He's just doing it in a different place. The team has the right to do it. He should have a right to leave.
Business decisions for yourself and your happiness and your peace of mind. Not every employer you're going to get along with. So if you have a chance to go somewhere else and you're doing it legally, then I don't think there's a problem with it. Again, the speculation and narrative is what makes this entertainment kind of seem a little bit more important or more priority than it actually is. Like, it's my life. It's not just a dream that everybody can gossip about. I take it very serious, and most of the work that I do doesn't get seen. So I don't know if it'll ever be truly appreciated, but all in all, when you work as hard as I do or anyone else at a specific profession, I feel like you should have the liberty and the freedom to go where you're wanted, where you're celebrated, and where you feel comfortable. So I wouldn't say any of my situations were bad. I just think they were lessons, and growing within the business of the NBA and learning that every organization is different. You guys make group. I don't want to say you guys. I think people make group all the NBA teams as one general group, but it's individual organizations that are run completely different, and you got to honor that, and you got to do research on who's actually running the teams. So that's what I've learned most as a young man coming into this business is I got to have a professional side as well, and not just worry about my talent all the time.
So let's.
Man, these guys ain't smart enough to mess with Kyrie. Everything he just said is the reason why the powers that be don't like him. This boy done read some books. Everything he just said, I get why they don't like him now. They're trying to group all these NBA teams together. He is 100% correct. Philadelphia 76ers are not like the Nets, New Jersey Nets. The New Jersey Nets are not like the let's say Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors is not like the New York Knicks. The New York Knicks is not like the Charlotte Bobcats. The Charlotte Bobcats is not like the Boston Celtics. These are individual teams with individual situations and outcomes. So you cannot group them all together. I see why they don't like this guy. Because we got one more clip of Kyrie Irving giving pushback on the media narrative about load management. And I think he's definitely talking directly towards crack knee Stephen A. Smith, the quitter, the intramurals all-star. The intramurals B team. And then we got Skip Bayless, Dracula face, Mr. Water Pistol Pete himself, Mr. My Soldiers Don't March because I don't want to have another Water Pistol Pete, Mr. I'm angry, so it ran me to commentate basketball in a disparaging way because I wasn't good enough, Mr. Skip Water Pistol Pete Bayless. I think he's talking to both of these clowns when he said, I don't know who came up with this load managing narrative. So let's listen to what the brother had to say.
Yeah, I don't know who created the term load management or, guys sitting out games or, this narrative that continues to play on about star players or guys not being available. I don't know who started the narrative, but it's completely run amok. I think it's dehumanized some of us in terms of just the way we prepare ourselves day to day. This is a 24/7 job. We have cameras on us all the time. It's a high-level combative sport. It's very aggressive. Nobody knows how anyone else's body heals unless, the only person that knows is the person that's hurt or injured. We try our best to tell you guys what's going on, but you have doctors online telling everybody that he needs to be back in 2 weeks. You got, this person over here saying that he's not really hurt. He doesn't want to play. So I think the narratives have run amok. But us as players, we really take pride in preparing ourselves at a very high level and performing not only for our families, but for the fans that support us. We're nothing without our fans. But just think the narrative needs to change in terms of this load management. It's 82 games, it's a long season. I'm not saying we can't do it, but we're in 2023. We have all the technology necessary. We have to use it wisely, and we have to be very communicative about what the plan is for everybody individually. Everybody's body is different. So you may see somebody heal in 2 weeks, but it may take someone else a month and a half to heal. It's just different. So that's all. Appreciate it.
Man, I see why they don't like this dude. This dude is everything he said was absolutely correct. These are individual bodies. These are different people. I know he's coming directly at Water Pistol Pete and crack knee, bald head weasel, Stephen A. Smith. And Stephen A., you say you don't run from nothing. I found out that was a lie. Why was you at them colleges, boy? You ran from that question. Why was you at them colleges, boy? Are you going to tell anybody yet? And also, I heard you ran from Max Kellerman. I heard that Max wanted to have the conversation on the show. You didn't want to have the conversation. Why is that? You ran from that. Had a conversation, Stephen A. Why was you at them colleges, boy? Who paid you to go to them colleges, boy? Did you get the run and done room pass? Oh, yeah, you did. Allegedly, I think I snapped. What are you working on now, Stephen A? What did they sick you on now? Are you here to paint the picture of Kyrie Ben Simmons and a couple of other players that had mental illness or maybe sat out or were injured? Are you trying to paint this narrative that players don't play when Adam Silver just said that the ticket sales are up? I told y'all the NBA is thriving, it is booming. And what they want to do now is use Stephen A. Smith and all of these media pundits, and they keep mentioning this man's name in a negative way. They're going to try to lower his contract, and they're also going to go after the CBA rules. They want to try to take some more power away from these players. They do not like, they keep saying they don't like that the players have the power. Well, sounds like the NBA is thriving under the players. Because what Adam Silver just said, if you guys missed it, was that we have the highest ticket sales. That's why you have another news station. What was it? I think y'all go check out Casino for Life. I forgot what television station is trying to make a bid to get it from Disney. So yeah, they're trying to buy the NBA back from Disney. I forgot who had it before. Time Warner, one of them. But yeah, so the NBA is a thriving business. The only reason why they're coming up with this narrative is because they're going to attack that CBA. Stephen A. Smith even mentioned that Ben Simmons, he's gonna make a case, and Kyrie Irving is gonna make a case for why these owners do what they do. Come collective bargaining agreement. Stephen A. I didn't forget you said that. You said it. I'm gonna go find the video of when you're talking directly about the CBA and you're mentioning Kyrie Irving and Ben Simmons. This is a tactic that they've been using this guy for. He does not talk X's and O's. He does not talk analytics because he don't know shit about basketball. They call him an entertainer because it's okay, the stupid stuff that he says, he can't be held accountable for it because he's just there to entertain it. Meaning you shouldn't take an entertainment clown serious. He's just there for entertainment. He is not the real deal. He can't play ball. He had a cracked knee and he quit. And we done seen that broke jump shot. So yeah, salute to Casino for Life. Salute to One Crack News. Salute to go sign up for my main page, Kwame Brown Bustlife. This is Kwame Brown Bustlife 2.0. If you haven't signed up yet, sub up. Hit the like button. We got memberships coming soon. Also, go check out Damn DPOV, Damn D Live News. You got the Political Kryptonite, Ticket TV, Ears to the Streets 2.0. You got it's Ears to the Streets TV 2.0. And you also got who else? It's Just Gems, Gems I View, and Kwame Brown Greatest Fans. And I think I said Political Kryptonite. But if I didn't, salute to all those channels, sub up. I'm up out of this thing. I hope you guys are having a blessed Sunday. Because yesterday I said it was already Sunday. But every day feels like Sunday, baby. Because praise the Lord. It's a good day that the Lord has made. Y'all have a blessed day. I'm up out of this thing. I'm gone.